Well, we're here for a lockdown video, and we hear that Victorian lockdown is probably going to get extended. So we're going to look at some of our older stuff and stuff we can do on a desk.
Yeah, because it's boring to stay at home.
It can be, yes. So this, we have an AOC LED monitor that is broken. There's actually a big crack across the middle here. So we've decided we're going to see what usable parts are in this and how we can disassemble the unit. So I've got my Apprentice off the side here, as you probably heard.
Go, 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 go.
She's got herself a couple of potions, apparently. So we'll start with this one. Hopefully we can see enough here.
Okay.
Let's check where our camera field of view is. I think, yes, we can sort of see to the edge of the field of view here a bit.
Good. My potion worked.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Hey, Apprentice, you're in the way of the camera.
I was.
Now, I think we're going to start with the bezel here. It's got a really ultra thin plastic bezel.
Oh, but
let's see if we can peel that off.
The bezel.
That's why I have a special tool.
Oh.
See if you can use that to lever the edges.
Okay. Dad, can you hold the computer?
That's just a monitor, but yes.
Because it did.
Here we go. I'll use some pliers. We're not really worried about reassembling this because it's already broken. So we're going to get a bit...
Dad!
We're going to get a bit heavy-handed with it. I'm going to use some flush cutters to trim the bezel along the top here.
Oops, I was.
That might help us get it off. There we go.
You helped me. Thanks.
There we go.
Why is the bezel added computers?
The bezel is what covers the edge and holds things together.
Well, if the bezel was gone from computers, it will move.
Well, the monitor, anyway. This is just a monitor. This is not a whole computer. However, there are some computers that are built into monitors. And they used to be called all-in-ones.
Oh, Dad.
And Apple started doing it, and now they're called something else.
Yeah, they're called as Apple.
Not being an Apple enthusiast, I don't really know what their terminology is now. Although I do have a Mac emulator card for an Amiga 2000 that was scheduled to be shot, but it's going to get passed on to somebody else now. Alright, there's our plastic cowl that's come off.
Whoa! A plastic cowl?
Cowl. C-O-W-L. That's a plastic covering.
Oh.
Alright, Apprentice, I think I might give you a screwdriver. There should be a red one somewhere.
Yep.
Did you find my red screwdriver? Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Do you reckon you can undo some screws?
Yeah, but they're different shapes.
Well, it's lefty-loosey. There you go. You can undo these.
I don't need help. I can...
Yep, there you go.
Oh.
Right, do you want a magnet to hold the screws? Here.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
And stick some screws onto the magnet.
Screws?
Probably fell inside, but there's one. You can stick it on with a magnet. See what else we can pull apart here.
Oh, rad. But these have to be not.
Now, I'll show you how to undo some little connectors in a minute. And that'll be the fun bit for you. Well, that's got a big nut on it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's turn this around. And now, here's a little trick, Apprentice. Can you stop doing that? Because it makes the camera microphone really noisy. Now, see here, Apprentice?
Oh.
If you take this, can you lift that little white bit up?
Yeah.
So, no, take this bit first. And put it under the edge there and pry that little white thing up.
Oh, I can't.
Okay, well, it must go the other way. So let's push it outwards. So push it that way.
Okay.
See if you can... No, just the white bit. Yep, push it that way.
Okay.
You'll get it. Oh, okay, you need a hand? Yeah. Right.
Guys, I forgot! Make sure to like and subscribe. Or give me a comment if you don't know.
There's our little social media manager happening there. Oh, this is a different one. Okay. I haven't... Okay, this is a different kind of plug on this.
Now, while we're waiting for David, should we play a quiz?
There we go.
Now.
Here you go. And now here's how the other...
One.
Hey, you.
Oh.
Do you want to pull that lead out while I pry the clip up?
Yeah.
So you grab hold of that lead and pull that out.
Okay.
No, this one. This one, here. No, grab hold of that black lead.
I need to remove the tape.
Yep, and I'll pry that up. There you go. Got that one off.
See?
Now we have a few more screws to do, and that whole module might come out.
Yeah, which means notebook.
Ooh, there's lots of interesting stuff under there. I see the buttons on a separate board.
Now, guys, while we're waiting, should you try a quiz with me?
Oh, I don't know if we're doing quizzes on this episode.
But Dad, I'm giving them the quiz while they wait.
Well, you can do. The wait is over. We've got another plug to unplug.
Now,
Hey,
which number is this?
Hey, Sierra, come over here, Apprentice.
Oh, sorry,
Now,
guys.
See this
Too late
plug?
for the quiz.
You need to put your thumb on that and squeeze it in, and then pull the plug up.
Okay, so
Can you do that? Squeeze the clip, and then
I
pull
can't
up.
do it.
Oh, you're getting it. It's moving. Keep trying. It's got lots of pins.
I need help.
Oh, there we go. Okay, now see if you can pull that bit out. Can you pull? Aha! We got it out.
Haha.
That's the control module.
I do. It has a circuit.
It's got more screws to pull out, does it?
No,
Here's-
there's a circuit.
It is. It's a circuit board. Yes.
We'll take that out.
Okay, you can do that. Well, maybe undo the screws and it'll come out. There's a little circuit board in here that I want to get out. It has a bunch of tactile switches on it that I think
Can
will be
someone
handy.
give me a real help?
Hold the board with one hand and hold the screwdriver with the other.
Okay.
And turn it left. This
left, left.
Yeah, let me get the screws loosened and you can do the rest. Because they are tight screws. Hang on. I'll loosen them up and that will make them a little easier for you to unscrew.
Well, there is.
Oh, that one's a tight one, but yeah, I'll take the tight one all the way out and that will make life a bit quicker for you.
Yeah.
Because I know what you're like. There you go. Here's a magnet for the screws.
Yes, because why are we breaking a computer apart?
It's just a monitor and it's broken, so we're seeing if we can reuse any parts in it.
Yeah.
Now that is a nice little tactile switch board with metallized
Hey, look, David.
tactile switches.
I'm doing it.
Yep,
I'm using my hand.
that's okay. They're loose enough, obviously.
Hopefully, it's easier for hands.
Now we have some more screws here. All right. All right. Now you said we couldn't break. You didn't want to break this. You wanted to take it out in one piece. So I think I found the screws to do that. Or you might have to undo that bolt to get it out because it's a nylock bolt.
And Dad, in order to get another monitor,
What? I think I'm trying to do that the wrong way. I've got my lefty-loosey a little backwards.
but Dad, why did this company of this computer's close?
This computer was broken and it got given to me for free. So,
Dad, I think I need your help.
oh, I can't get that nylock nut undone. That's done up very tight.
Oh, I can't do it.
Huh? Yeah.
Just losing
Use
it.
Use a screwdriver.
Oh, Dad, can you give me a thumb?
Hey? Yeah, I'll hold this. You can use two hands on the screwdriver.
Oh.
There we go. Almost there. I think you've almost got that circuit board out. Now, this screw is in the plastic here, and it's underneath this nylock nut, and I'm too lazy to go out and get my socket
Daddy, we lost one magnet.
set. Yeah, I know. That's fine. Now, I might just bust this out.
What?
Yeah, wow, okay. So that rod goes all the way through the top. I'll need my screwdriver for a moment.
Oh, it's really hard to get it out.
Okay, you'll get it out. You might have to.
Oh!
I think I know what you have to do. Have a look on the other side and see the VGA socket. The blue socket here has two nuts on it. Now, my Victronox has a special tool for taking those nuts off. That hole there, you can put on there and you can undo them.
Okay.
There you go.
Doing it.
Alright. I might straighten that up and reuse that bracket. for
Oh,
something.
Dad, what is this bolt called?
That is a threaded standoff.
A friend
it's a standoff bolt.
Oh.
Because it stands off the board and it allows you to thread another screw in the
Oh,
top.
but Dad, it's magnetic.
It is magnetic, yes. Now
Wow.
we need to keep those two because we'll put them back in the socket
Yeah.
so we can reuse that socket for something. I need another magnet. My
Wait.
good magnets have gone walkabout.
Yeah, but one of your good magnets on the ball has
Tip
gone.
these out on the bench.
Hey, look, Dad.
Oh. Now,
Dad.
yeah, is it coming loose, is it? Almost. Alright.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's like,
It's go time. I got it.
you got it out. You want to,
There's the other side of the second board.
okay, so we've got the RF.
I got my first socket board.
You did well. See, have a look here. So we've got our VGA socket, our 2 HDMI sockets, and our power socket. Now, those standoffs, we need to put them back in. Can you screw them back in that socket? Because we'll use that.
Dad.
That will be useful for us.
Wait, what?
Oh, here's a big one. Can you pull this connector out? Can you pull that one out?
Yeah. Okay, pull.
Yep. There we go. All right, cool.
I pulled it tightly.
That's it. You did good. Now we have another shield. Some more screws to undo if you like.
I'll do like this,
Yeah.
screws.
How about I get another screwdriver for you? Let's get big one here. There's that one. Here's a couple of screwdrivers for you.
Dad, how do I close this?
Hey, this one. We have to put the driver bit back in, and you just push it closed.
Good.
So you do with that. Okay.
Oh, what's that?
Put these standoffs in here. There's screwdrivers. There's a screw here you need to take out.
Hey, look, Dad. Wait, are they other colors? Can I see some other colors of them?
Yeah, the different colors have a different shaped tip. So the green ones are usually Phillips, at least when they're Stanley.
Ooh.
And the yellow ones are flat blade.
Oh, but Dad, what
And
is this
pink,
bit?
this is a special insulated screwdriver, so that you don't electrocute yourself when you're doing PowerPoints.
Yeah, I'll keep this out when I see one.
Let's get this shield off. Can you finish that screw with one of those green screwdrivers?
Okay.
Yeah, undo that one. Right there. See if you can pick the right size.
I picked the right size.
Yep. Don't know if there's another one on the
Oopsies.
label. You almost got it out? Yep. Okay, now let's see if we can pry this up. Do you reckon you can peel that bit off? Oh. Haha. I think it came off. And it's
Dad!
What's up?
There's tape.
Oh, tape. Sticky. Oh, and there's a light spreader on the bottom, so it's another piece of metal there.
Dad, what's that?
Then we can throw the metal bits in the recycle.
Dad.
That's the backlight board. Now what you do is you peel up these little bits of tape. These are conductive bits of tape.
Wait.
And they go to the ground plane on the board. Now, this board might be stuck down, but we can probably peel it up. We don't care if we break it because this is already broken. Let me see if I can peel some tape up. There you go. Oh. Now, what we can do with that, here you go.
Okay.
Here, I'll hold it up.
Okay.
And you can cut those bits of circuit
Wow,
board
they're
off.
easy to cut.
Yep. Do that bit. Alright. So that looks like it's an LED driver board, but
Hey, Dad.
there's an unwholesome amount of contacts along this board.
Wait, this
Wow. It's obviously set up so they can use the one control board for various sizes of monitors. There's little clusters of test points and resistors and interesting surface mount stuff. I might use that to practice working on 1mm boards because it's 1mm circuit board. It's really flexible.
Dad, what are the... Whoa, Dad. Now we have...
This would be interesting to see if we can get the panel apart now.
Yes, because it's going to die. And why did they remove that company of that?
Oh, here we go. This is actually, now that we've got it, it's almost entirely apart. Let's have a look.
Dad, what's this?
Oh,
What's that?
this is the light diffuser. So this is obviously an LED backlit monitor. So these are nice diffuser sheets that we can play with and do all sorts of things. Look at this. You can put your hand behind them, it diffuses it. It's very springy. Let's see if we can break the other side off.
Dad, are you ripping it apart?
That's okay. That's
Oh,
what we were
but Dad,
playing
there's
with.
another. Also,
Okay.
Dad, what?
Well, that's a heavy metal back playing. That's a heatsink, I think.
Oh man. Hey Dad, they should even be cut.
You know, I wasn't expecting to see all this. When you talk about an LED monitor, I expected just an LED array. But this looks like, this definitely looks like...
it can be cut.
Yeah, you can cut that.
Yeah, can I just make something?
Yeah, that's okay. I've got spare diffuser sheets from other monitors. This looks very much like an LCD polarizer. And actually, I'm putting it in front of my computer screen, rotating 90 degrees, and it's actually changing what I can see on the screen. So I think that is a polarizer. So it's not really LED, it's more of an LCD. My Apprentice is having some fun with the diffuser sheet. Now there's a good piece of acrylic in here. Now, have you got my little spudger tool there, Apprentice? A little pry tool. Or prying pins.
Uh-oh, they're floating.
It's not fun till you lose a tool. That's alright, I have something similar. These little plastic separator tools from Tinkerman Mick. This is the bit that we want. This is an acrylic diffuser sheet. These laser cut really nicely. Yep. These laser cut really nicely, and yeah, I'm going to use this for something like an on-air light.
You could cut a big one.
You're going to cut them into interesting pieces. Okay. Now I could probably keep all these diffuser sheets for useful purposes, but I think at the moment my Apprentice not going insane during lockdown is probably the better option. So keep our diffuser sheet. Now we have a really nice white projection backing sheet. This is where you get your white balance for in these monitors. That's really good. So this is all looking very much like...
Hey Dad!
Yep.
Do you know you can build something?
This all looks very much like an LCD screen. And now there's actually a row of LEDs, big long surface mount LEDs in the bottom here. I wonder if I can extract them. Oh, and here's a connector that goes onto that board. And that has multiple power supply rails.
Oh!
Let's see what we can get.
Hey,
I think I know how I can get that out.
Look, I'm making shapes.
Yep, that's fine. You can go for your life with that. The advantage of pulling apart junk is you can get away with just messing it up and having a bit of fun and learning how it behaves. This LED strip though is going to be an interesting one to get out. Requires some thinking. I think they may have actually glued it on, and it's a very thin board. So.
Dad, do you know that boards are rippable?
Yes, I know they're rippable. I've done that by accident whilst repairing things before, which didn't make the customer very happy. Let's see if I can bend this out a bit.
Why does customers don't be happy?
Well, if I do that to something I'm trying to fix and I cut or rip the board, then it doesn't work anymore. And that's not really what they brought it to me for. Although, I'm also not doing that officially anymore because of MS. So, and the dexterity problems surrounding MS are one of the reasons why I don't like working with ribbon cables anymore. Alright.
Hey Dad, look, I'm cutting.
Yep. The workshop's going to be messy tonight. Yep. This is definitely stuck in.
Oh, we're going to have to clean this up.
It's a really thin board, but we should be able to drag the screwdriver along and peel all these surface mount LEDs out. Oh, you want another diffuser sheet, do you? Go and grab that one. There you go.
Dad, can you see me?
Okay. Oh, it sounds like a scary ghost face through the back of that.
Just kidding.
Don't do that at night. You'll freak me out.
If we can go through, make some lines.
This is amazingly flexible.
Dad, the lights are on.
Okay.
It's starting to get dark.
It is. All right, now.
Dad, when the city go ends, I'm going to say hubba hubba woo woo. Hubba hubba woo woo.
So this is a surface mount LED strip. Now I should find the connector for that, because that will actually make it possible for me to potentially use that with an LED driver. That's not the right board. I've got the right connector somewhere here, but that's handy. This also means is now that we've done this steel stuff can actually go in the recycle bin because it's nicely separated. Here we go. This is our LCD membrane. This is the bit that has actually been broken. There's a couple of smashes here where I hit it with a screwdriver after it was already broken, just to see how much force it would actually take to crack a screen, which strikes me as valuable knowledge, but perhaps not to everybody. So yeah, it's wow. Yep, that's really trippy watching how the alignment goes when I put that up to my existing screen. It's very trippy looking. There must be some sort of prismatic coating in here, because it makes my existing monitor look far higher resolution than it actually is. So they might be blurring things out a bit. Right. So this so-called LED monitor is actually an LCD with an LED backlighting. But it's been a fun learning experience. And now we've made this a little bit more environmentally friendly to dispose of.
Now, Dad, it's getting to the end of the video.
It is.
Now, I need to say hubba hubba woo woo, hubba hubba woo woo at
Okay.
the end of the video.
Why do we need to say that? That's a new thing.
Because it can help and all the things.
So we've got a few bits and pieces we can use out of this. Certainly my apprentice has been handy here. She's helped extract this board. So we've got a couple of HDMI
Hubba,
ports.
Hubba woo woo, hubba hubba woo woo.
Okay. And we've got a VGA port as well that will
Guys, it's nearly getting up to the end of the video.
be handy. And actually,
If you comment, make sure to send it to my dad.
these 150 volt surface mount capacitors here strike me as very similar to the ones I've seen in Nintendo 64 that we have to fix.
Hey, Dad.
So they might help.
Look, look, look.
We've got an interesting shape here. This is pretty cool.
This is, I made it, that's called the spiky.
It's a bit more durable than paper, that stuff. It works pretty well.
I pour it.
There's my spudger tool that we're finding slowly. Find all our tools here. Now somewhere we'll find the connector for the end of this strip, and we'll make use of that as well. Yeah, these screens are not touch screens.
Wait, but Dad, do you have touchscreen mode?
I don't. Alright, well we're going to call this video to an end, but
Yep, but let me say a big word. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to send a comment to David, then comment yours to David. Now, I need to say something at the end of videos. So it's hubba hubba woo woo, hubba hubba woo woo.
okay, hubba hubba woo woo is apparently what we say now. So
Hubba hubba woo woo.
We'll see you in the next video. I hope it was interesting. It's what we're doing during lockdown. We're pulling stuff apart. See you in the next one.
Oh.